This is Cimy, and I'm Connie with Mobile Paw Spa. Cimy, do you like homemade turkey jerky? Oh, I'm going to take that as a yes. All right, you can come back and get some more later. Homemade turkey jerky is one of my pet's favorite treats. In fact, both my cats and my dogs love it. It's really easy to make, and I'm going to show you how. Now, I use a food dehydrator, but if you don't have a dehydrator, I'm also going to tell you how you can make it in the oven. You can also use a jerky gun, but I'm going to show you how to do it without one in case you don't have one. So I'm using 90% lean ground turkey, and I like to use a cookie scoop to measure so they're all uniform in size. Roll the pieces in a ball, and then lay down 2 sticks. Now I have 2 paint sticks here. You could also use 2 rulers as long as they're flat. Wax paper on top, and then another piece of wax paper over the meat. And then I just like to press it down a little bit and then roll it out with my rolling pin. And that way you get uniform thickness in all your pieces, which is especially important if you're using a dehydrator. And then just slowly lift the top piece off. And then just put it on your dehydrator tray or your cookie sheet, depending on which way you're doing it. And then just peel it off like that. There, that's very, very simple. Now, if you're using the dehydrator, you want to use your highest temperature. In most cases, it's 160 degrees. Now, time is going to vary. The leaner the meat, the less time it's going to take. So if you're using lean turkey like I am, I would suggest checking it after 1 hour and then checking it every half hour after that. And if you are going to bake it in your oven, you would want to bake it at 170 degrees, and I would check it after 2 hours and then check every half hour after that. And I'm going to guess in your oven it's probably going to take about 4 hours. It always takes longer in your oven than in a dehydrator. Now, if you make it in your dehydrator, there's one more step you want to do. When it's done, you want to bake it for 10 minutes in a 275 degree oven. And that way you're sure the meat is getting to the temperature, the proper temperature to destroy any microorganisms that can cause your dog to get sick. And that is how simple it is. This is what it looks like when it's done. It's nice and soft and chewy, and if I give it to my cats, I break it up in real small pieces like that, and then of course for my dogs, I give them a little bit of a bigger piece. You can store it in the fridge for at least 2 weeks, which is ample time for me. I typically make a pound at the time, but if you want to make a bigger batch, you can also freeze it and it'll stay fresh in there longer. And that is how to make homemade turkey jerky. And I hope that if you give it a try, that your pets love it as much as mine do. I welcome any questions you have or any feedback you have, and I invite you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.